right? That's the reason why I don't look at Solana, because that was a faulty, that went down because of the stress of how many people impacted that blockchain. That is dangerous when you're talking about derivatives and market trading. You cannot have a system break down like that. That means the resource load was overwhelming the blockchain, which means they've got to go back to make sure that gets fixed and it doesn't happen again. So really understand the technicalities behind why that happened. That happened because a lot of the traffic that went to Solana, the Solana blockchain couldn't handle all the traffic as well as Ethereum can and has. And that's why, Tom, I agree with you 100%. If Ethereum could pull it out of their pocket between now and January, there's going to be no Ethereum killer. It will be a secondary blockchain where you could do something that doesn't need the bulletproof security of Ethereum. But if we're talking about Bored Apes that are worth 55, 60 ETH, I wouldn't be trusting that on a blockchain that someone could hack it from, because you're now dealing with people that understand how to hack, and that's not something that's going to be easily to get back if someone pulls it out of your wallet, and I've had it happen to my friends. So I'm just saying, don't underestimate the power of hackers, because they have the talent for a reason. And if we get too sort of hippy-dippy and too loosey-goosey and also too impatient to not consider the possibility, I consider healthy debates and discussions where we look at both blockchains or all the blockchains and we pick them apart, both the good and the bad, and then maybe I could convince someone why Ethereum 2 would be better than Solana, or why Solana would be better than Ethereum 2, or why Bitcoin would be better than all of them. But that's part of what it means to sort of do critical thinking and critical conversations. And as a business person, this is one of the things that I do and look at when I'm consulting with my clients, because it's important to them that when they're investing, and I'm using the term investment in a way of investing in your business, like picking a project, picking a team, like Tom's a founder, I believe. When you start picking your team and the talent that's coming in, you're investing your time. You're investing your time and your resources. Forget the money. You're investing time and resources. I don't want to invest time and resources into something that once Ethereum 2 comes out, it's going to blow it all out of the water. No, hell no. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to go deeper into the EVM machine. And Tom, something else that just came out, which I think you'll find very interesting. The challenge that Ethereum smart contract developers are having, because I used to teach HTML in New York City, and I used to teach coding, it's sloppy code. Because if you don't put the code in the right place, you could actually increase your gas fee inside the code, which means if your code is not aligned in a stepped process that the machine, the EVM, could understand, you will have higher gas fees because the code is sloppy. So there's a big deal inside the blockchain that now you need to have a very clean set of code, stepping through it very carefully, making sure that it's aligned with the things that it needs to align to so that it saves you money on gas fees. Because on the blockchain, the Ethereum virtual machine is stepping through that code. And if it can't step through it seamlessly, or if something's in the wrong order, it will charge a fee. So those are all my I think that's 5 points. But Tom, thank you for sharing. Really acknowledge what you said. Really appreciate it. And Alex, thanks for letting me share that.
All right. Well, I think that was awesome. I messed up on the audio, so my microphone wasn't working, so I stopped the stream. So if you just joined us, I just restarted the stream. If you'd like to follow along, we're going to set up our first Solana wallet. So that's going to be super useful to see where we're going in the feed. So we're streaming live on YouTube right now. If you'd like to get that link, I put it in my bio right underneath my header, and it says NFTs.tips/start. You're going to fill out a form. It's going to give you a button. You're going to be able to jump into Airtime, and we're streaming on Airtime and YouTube right now, so you guys can help us create the fastest growing NFT and DeFi community. Together we can win. And also, if you feel like in the last 10-15 minutes that you heard some real value, I want you guys to think in your mind, who is somebody that you know that either mentioned the word Solana to you that might want to know more, or somebody that you think should know about this information. I don't want to do a ping-a-thon where we just go, okay guys, everybody just hit the button and invite everybody in. I don't want to do that. I want you to be thoughtful in who you invite, And let's see if we can get a few more people in here because we're going to start onboarding people onto Solana. I'm also just going to say this to the room. Is it possible to drink Coca-Cola and Pepsi? Is it capable to say that you're okay with drinking Coke and Pepsi? Is that cool?
Of course it is if you drink pop, but I don't drink soda. So
Right,
I
but I'm
can't
just
do that.
my point
But
is
it is possible, Alex. It absolutely is possible to be able to drink both of them. And sometimes you don't have Coke, so you need to get Pepsi. And sometimes you have Pepsi and you don't have Coke. So you do have to add water to the wine sometimes.
So here's what my point is. Just because you understand Ethereum doesn't mean that you should ignore all other blockchains and all other chains. I believe it's very important for everybody to have some experience in different chains. I saw thousands of people run over to Tezos and put all of their artwork up and make sales. They were actually making sales where they weren't successfully making sales in ETH. So there's pluses and minuses for everything. The amount of money that they were making sales for was a lot less, but the gas fees were a lot less. So it was totally possible for these people to be able to interact with a chain and actually share their art, share their ideas, share their vision, and connect with a group of people who really believed in them. So that's why I want to invite anybody else that you think that is going to be interested in this conversation to invite them in here now. We're going to get some more people in here, and I'm on live right now, so I'm just scrolling through. I was looking at the white paper as everybody was talking. I put a link to the white paper in Airtime, and one of the reasons I really like Airtime is I can put the chat and send it to everybody once, and it lives there forever. Where if I want to try to connect with you guys in here, I have to send one message to each person one at a time, and then the application Clubhouse hits me for spamming the room after 40 transactions. So I'm just trying to be more efficient with our time and energy, and I want to grow this to collect this information. So if you want to follow along now, we have it on YouTube, and I'm going to leave these videos online so you guys can come back and eventually see or participate. And then I want to have another team of people who can take apart certain parts of these videos and make little bite-sized pieces, like how to set up a wallet. So we'll be able to go in here, set that up, and who wants to help me set up a wallet right now? Where's the best wallet for Solana?
Phantom.
How do I spell that?
PHATOM.
And then just put wallet?
Just Google it. Phantom Wallet. I believe Trust Wallet also managed to take Solana because I know they're taking AVAX. So Solana might even be able to be used on Trust, which really creates it much more seamless.
All right, so I'm putting this link inside the chat as well so you guys can pay attention and follow along. So it's actually phantom.app if you'd like to join us now. And we're going to set up a wallet on a different user so I don't lose my my thing. So we're going to create a new profile on Chrome. If you don't know how to do this, this is super useful. If I share this live, I'm going to compromise the wallet because I'm going to share the seed phrase, and this is going to be completely useless. So I'm just going to put Solana Phantom test. So this is going to be our test one, and I'm going to go back to this phantom.app. So now we're over here, and it says a crypto wallet you'll love. Phantom makes it safe and easy for you to store, send, and receive, stake, and swap tokens on the Solana blockchain. So is it look like exclusive to Solana, or does it have other chains in here? This Phantom one, is it exclusive to Solana, or you can use it for other chains? Okay, I guess nobody knows. All right, let's go. It says add to Chrome. So I can click a button here, add it to Chrome. It's going to ask me to go to the Chrome store. I click on this little button right here, add to Chrome, add extension. It looks like a little ghost from Mario Kart. It's checking.
Sorry, I was just caught up when you were just asking that. It does have other tokens on there. It's primarily built around Solana. Best way to think about it is it's almost like a MetaMask, sort of concentrated on Solana.
Got it. So I have my seed phrase right now, so I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. So what you're not supposed to do is live stream to millions of people and show everybody this information, because this is probably the worst idea ever in the whole world. And when people do this, if there was anything in this wallet and they had these names and numbers, they'd be able to just steal everything inside your wallet, which you don't want. So I'm going to create a note, because I don't know if this is something that is required to re-put in. So in MetaMask, I know that they made you put them in order. So what you should do is take this information and write it down on a piece of paper, and this way you have it stored offline, because if you take a screenshot, if you email it, if you text it yourself, there's artificial intelligence that's able to potentially get into your email, get into your text, read pictures with words in it, take the seed phrase, and then they start trying to figure out where your wallet access code is, and then they can crack it. So just to be safe, to eliminate all possibilities, what you do is you write it down on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to hit OK. I saved it somewhere. So I'm going to click that button, and now I'm going to create a password. Let's create a password. I forgot the password. I got to write it again. We're supposed to read the terms and services, so here we go. Here's the terms and services. You're subject to binding attributions of a waiver class, and okay, this just looks like a lot of legal language. There's a service, changes, responsibilities. In your own time, I recommend that you take the time to actually go through this and actually understand what you're signing your life over to, because the last thing we want is people to get hurt. And the only way you don't get hurt is if you take the time to actually understand what you're signing. It's just common practice. So for this education purposes, we're going to just click the button and move it quite on. And now it says a keyboard shortcut. When you open Phantom at any time by using these handy keyboard shortcuts, try it now. So it's Alt, Shift, and P. So Alt, Shift, and P. Opens up our little dude over here, so it shows that there's no money in here. There's a receive, a send, and a deposit. Manage token whitelist, so you can follow them on Discord and follow them on Twitter. So maybe we should do that later, but for right now I'm just gonna hit finish. I'm gonna close this window out so we have everything nice. Now let's go back to this little puzzle piece. This little puzzle piece in Google Chrome is where your extensions hide. What I recommend doing is there's a little pin. You click this pin, and now that code is going to live on the desktop, on your browser toolbar. So let's go in here. Let's just say I want to deposit money into this transaction. Let's see how that works. Send from a wallet or exchange, or deposit from FTX. What's FTX? I don't know. Let's click this button. So FTX Pay. I do not have an account with them either. So what is this? It's a cryptocurrency exchange, and I guess you have to create an account and click this button to agree.
So the easiest way I've seen is in Coinbase, you can buy Solana and just send it to the Phantom wallet, and it's like very little fee, and it gets there pretty fast.
Okay, so is there any way that you can use, so one of the things I recognized right off the bat is that this wallet did not require you to KYC. And for those of you who do not know what KYC means, it means know your customer. And usually when you're dealing with financial money in and out and onboards and off ramps, they request to know their users. So they have you send in your passport, your driver's license, an ID card, a utility bill, or other methods of identifying you to tie you to that wallet. So in case of any kind of problems, emergencies, potentially taxes, they have a way to track you and tag you to that specific wallet. So I did not see that. So this means that this wallet.
No, but I think you will see it when you go and try and deposit with I've forgotten the name of the tool that that this wallet uses, the exchange that uses. So although once you're in the world, in the same way as MetaMask don't, if you try to deposit from one of the fiat on ramps, they will do it.
Right, correct. So I'm just saying that this specific wallet didn't have us go through that hoop yet, so that's just something to be aware of. So
yeah, it's a lot like MetaMask. Like basically, you set it up, and then the on ramp of Coinbase, Gemini, or wherever else will do that. So from my experience, I use Coinbase. I buy Solana, and I send it to the Phantom wallet. One big thing I learned: don't send anything other than Solana. Though I sent USD to do a test, and it never got there. So like, if you're never do that. If you're gonna send $500, $1,000, don't send it as USD. Buy Solana, send it, and then sell it on the other side.
okay. So the first tab I see is the little coin, which is giving you the ability to send and receive. So if you send and receive, we just identified that. Now let's just say I want to send Miguel some money. So I can go to the send button, which is blocked out. I guess because I don't have no money.
Yeah, you don't have any currency yet. Yeah.
So I can't send you nothing because I don't have nothing. So that's not gonna work.
So yeah, basically you're gonna have to put some Solana. You can put $10 in. It's actually pretty cheap to send it to. So you can put $10 into Coinbase, send it to the Phantom wallet address. It'll get there, and then you can trade it on like there's a bunch of options, but Radium I think is the most popular.
All right. So the first thing I see right here is a wallet one, and it has copy to clipboard. So if I hit this button, copy to clipboard, I'm gonna just show you what this looks like in a notepad under my secret seed phrase, so you guys can totally hack this. I'm gonna hit Command V, and this is my wallet address. So if you've seen in MetaMask or in other wallets that give you an address that people can send to, this is my send to wallet, and it does Solana have a .eth like protocol in place where it be dot.
Yes.
Okay, where do we find that?
Yes. So you go to, it's called Bone, BON FIDA, FIDA. I don't know if there's an E in there. I'm driving, sorry. But I think it's BONFIDA. And what they do is you can't just buy your .sol name. You have to bid on it. Not bid on it. Create an auction for 7 days. So like, if you have a name that's not popular, you put it up there, and then in 7 days you come back, or they'll warn you if somebody outbids you. But you could bid like $20.01, and it's a minimum of $20 bid. And then in 7 days, you'll get your name,
So,
whatever .sol.
Do you have a .sol?
I do. I have a Miguel Sanchez .sol.
And that means Solana not out of luck?
Yeah, shit out of luck. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so we found out how to identify your wallet address. It's pretty simple. Once you understand how to do this stuff, it's not super complicated. This is my collection. Do they have an application for the phone?
I haven't found that yet.
Yeah, I tend to use Exodus for phone and computer, which is sort of operates in a similar manner, but it's an app rather than a Chrome plugin.
Okay, so I'm looking at bonefida.org. Naming, is this what we're looking for? Naming?
Yep.
Name services?
Yep.
So unique name services. So I'm going to put this in the chat on here so we can have this saved. So it's naming dot bonefida. Who names this stuff?
AI.
Is that bona fide?
I don't know. So let's just say I want to register a name. Oh my God, this auction ends in 7 minutes. What do we gotta do? I don't want to lose it. Trading done. I don't need that. All right, hit the button, and then you're going to put in. Oh, they got all these names already. So this is a good investment. Now, do you own this for a year, for a day? How does this work?
I don't remember. I think it is a timeline. I don't remember actually.
All right, so let's see if we can figure this out. So it puts your thing on the front page. So what if somebody wants to just buy your name and then sell it to you? That's not nice.
I know. You gotta go back and forth. I mean, there's so many that goes pretty fast. So unless you have a name that's really wanted, I got my actual name, which is pretty popular. But I know there's not that many people like me in this tech space yet. But I got my name and my company name. I did lose another name that I really liked. I guess somebody just outbid me, and I didn't really understand they did that. I never checked, and I just lost the bid.
So somebody bought Starbucks. Now, how do we know when this expires? Is there a way to identify that? How do I do this? Content? I don't see anything. I don't know what I'm looking at. Is this the blockchain for the Explorer? It's called Explorer.Solana. Is this like Etherscan? I found this by accident. Anybody can help me with this? Solana has an Explorer page. Is this like Etherscan? We're going to have a whole course on this now. This is the only link. I don't know what I'm looking at. No clue. All right. So we have the ability to buy your name. We have a way to buy the crypto, put it into the thing. You're suggesting Exodus for mobile?
Yeah, that's the one I use, and also use it for on my Mac as well. Sorry, I can't see your screen. I'm just listening in. But yeah, there is a similar site to Etherscan where you can see all the transactions.
Nice. All right. So
It's explorer.solana.com.
yeah, I just closed
and
it.
I think there's some others as well.
So we're going to have a whole day on just reading that, because without learning how to read the transactions and holders and things like that, you really have no idea or way to identify who's really in this space and who's going to make this happen. We got Ryan in the house. What's up, Ryan? Yo, you know about Solana, kid?
What's up?
You know
What's
about?
up, man?
Do you know about Solana?
You're breaking up.
Solana.
Yes. I know. What about it?
Are you on there yet?
I am not. Should I be?
We are talking about Solana today.
All right. That's
So-
what's up.
So on the airtime chat, I put links. The first thing you should take a look at is phantom.app. That's where you can get your Chrome browser like MetaMask. Then if you want to buy your .eth for Solana, which is a .sol, and it doesn't mean out of luck, it is Bonafide, so it's naming.bonafide.org. And if you want to interact with Solana on a mobile device, they've recommended a Exodus wallet on your mobile device to interact and transact with different things. So the next thing my brain is asking is, what are the most popular marketplaces on Solana? Where can we buy some cool stuff once we got some Solana in our wallet? Where do we go? What do we do? What do we look at?
I need to know. We all need to know.
I know,
Where
I'm
are we
asking.
going,
I
guys?
don't know. Should I ask Google or somebody in here going to tell us?
Yeah, if you go onto the main website, there's I think there's a link to some interesting sites actually. If you click on, is it Ecosystem?
I'm on the main website. It says start building, read documents, explore the ecosystem.
Yeah, so then on the left hand side, this is sort of I don't know how up to date this is, but 26th of September is last updated. 74 NFT projects on there.
I see up to date September 25th, all AMA. What's AMM? What is that? I don't know what that means, so that's silly. App, DApp, DeFi, DEX, Exchange Explorers, Ecosystem Fund, Games Governance, Infrastructure, Investment Fund, Metaplex, NFTs, Oracle, SDK, SPL, Stablecoin, Tools, and Wallet. So
yeah, I know the only one, which is an NFT platform. I don't know if they're out in the wild yet, but they're certainly developing on Solana. And that's the guy who did the Burnt Banksy.
yeah,
He just raised 3 million on a seed to develop that out.
awesome. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if we can get him in here to talk about it. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'll definitely reach out to him. I'll take a note of that. So what is he doing, Bird Banksy? Because I was just talking about him yesterday.
If you go on the website, it's only one, the number one.io. First social platform, NFT platform. What I understand is it's sort of something around sort of social influencers being able to sort of create NFTs of their content and then sell them.
Only one.io?
Yes. Yeah, the one being the number one.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. So let's go back. This is a challenge when you're using numbers in your URL. It makes it challenging for people to search you through conversation. So let's go here. All right, only one, the first social NFT platform built on Solana. Let's go. What do we got to do? They did a good job with the UI UX. It looks super nice. I'm going to put this link inside here so you guys can see that. Only one.io. So I'm looking at the website. They got farming, NFT farming, so you can actually purchase and earn, which I'm going to have to learn more about because I don't understand all this stuff. They got reward pools, staking governments, donations, bidding. They got a roadmap. They're currently in Q3. So we're like at the beginning of this.
Yeah, big start. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of DeFi platforms that are moving across. I'm trying to think of, there's quite a famous one that's just ported across actually out of Ethereum. Can't think of the name, it'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, I mean, we're good. I'm pretty confident actually, having played about with it, that we're going to launch our NFT platform on this blockchain because it's ready to go. I mean, we've pretty much built it in a day as an MVP, and just to sort of share with you sort of what that is, we basically built a series of apps that at the moment enable Ethereum NFTs to be displayed on your smart TV. And so we're going to actually power our marketplace through Solana so that you purchase Solana-based NFTs and then they display. Because it just works so easy from a dev perspective. It is really nice to work with.
Nice. All right.
Are you gonna? Does it work the same way like Ethereum, where it'll pull up everywhere? Because I think the most popular one is called Solana Art.io. I think again, I'm outside, but Solana Art. Google that one. That's what I think is the most popular, like OpenSea kind of thing there. And then there's Mango Markets, which is like an Aave kind of thing where you could borrow against
Mango Market.
Mango Markets, I think is the website. Mango.markets.
All right.
Something
Yep.
like that.
Mango.markets. All right, so let's go through the links one at a time so everybody can participate. Um, if you guys are just joining us, we're talking about Solana and all the cool ways to onboard into that. And we are streaming live on YouTube, so if you'd like to follow along with us, it's the fastest way to get there is NFTs.tips/start. And you can just fill out a quick form and it will give you a link to where we're streaming it in airtime right now. So I'm currently going to start with one Sol based on the Solana website. I clicked on the little left hand side for NFTs. It says there's 74 of them, but there's only 4 that came up, which, oh, I know why. I hit AMA. So now there's 74 separate websites that we can go through and take a look at. I don't know what any of these are, so let's start at the top. So one Sol, it says, is a cross-chain DEX aggregator for decentralized protocols on Solana. I don't know who's supposed to understand this language, but like this stuff loses me, and I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. If they can have like the second grader level version first, so like regular people could learn, I think that would be awesome. With DeFi,
I'm with you on that.
yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. I just skipped to the link. Now I'm looking for pictures. Where's the pictures? How's it work? Let's click on how's it work. Get more, swap easily. No need to compare prices among swaps and markets. Just one step to get a fair price. So I guess my biggest challenge is to understand the why. Why do I care? Why do I want to know this? And where is my pain point that's forcing me to look for this as a solution? And sometimes it's not clear for me and I get frustrated. Probably other people do as well, but I don't even know where to go on this website. I just want to click. Let's see if maybe launching the app. I don't know. Now I'm just getting this thing where it says trade. Like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. So, like, because I don't understand it, I just skip it, right? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand it. Close it. So next one was Anchor. Anchor is a savings protocol that aims to produce a simple and convenient saving product with broad appeal to everyday users. What? Yep, I don't understand that one either, but let's see the website. It has a floating A and a box going around it. I don't know what this does. Oh, you can scroll down. Offers better yield. So yield means that you can probably stake it and make more money. I don't know where you can click a button to participate in it. Here's a web app. Let's click on that. Let's see where that goes. It's just a dashboard. Maybe earn. You can deposit UST. I don't know if that is Tether or a different thing. I don't know. Bond, borrow, govern. So we're gonna have to get like a walkthrough of each of these websites because this is not clear to me at all. This is the first time I'm looking at all these things too. So you're getting like the real visual experience here. Let's see, built on Solana, decentralized trading, unleashed trade now. So this makes me sign into my new Phantom wallet. Let's see if I remember the password. Nope. All right, connect. Auto approve transactions. Do we hit the button for auto approve transactions? What do you think? Do you guys keep that on? Or
I didn't do that, and I think I lost an NFT because of it. Because what happens is every time you press it, you gotta press approve, and it slows things down. I don't know what's right or wrong. I just didn't like the idea of auto approving, but I heard you should if you want to be able to get NFTs, because right now they go fast. So if you press auto approve, that's the second that you may miss it. If you don't press auto approve.
And then otherwise you have to physically watch. I know in MetaMask when they're minting contracts and you're going crazy and it asks you to hit that button, are you sure you want to spend $2,580?
Exactly. Exactly. It's like approve this transaction. If it comes up, it shows you that you gotta press the button, and that time is, of the essence, I guess.
But what if it's if it's going to charge us $10,000 for that approval, and we hit the button.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the thing. And what's weird about Phantom is it doesn't really show you the price that you're approving. You don't really understand.
Then I can show you how to access that code, but we gotta move this forward, Mazi. There's a lot of people waiting at the door.
A lot of what door?
There's some benefits to your research of why we needed to do approvals the night of the sale.
So what do I do? Do I hit the button or just skip it? I don't understand.
Listen, you want 2 pancakes for every 2 people that come in? Hit the button. It's $1.99. Get the 99 cents back in your wallet.
What are you talking about?
Just hit the fucking button, Mazi.
The button for what?
The auto transaction button. I think she's saying. The thing is, I don't know if you can change it. I haven't seen how you change it back, but it's per site. So if you pick auto transaction on one site and you don't on the other, it just keeps it on whatever site you've chose that setting.
All right, so we're gonna keep going. Let's see what we got next. So I'm gonna hit continue, and it just literally connected me. I don't know what I'm looking at now. Swap pools, decks, enter simulation. This stuff looks so complicated without a tutorial. So you're gonna have to like Google all this stuff, watch a video. 100% fee discount for CYS holders. Okay. Enter simulation, new position. Yeah, no clue. We're gonna have to find people who can walk us through all these things. All art protocol. So I moved to all.art. Let's see what this is. All art protocol, NFT liquidity pools, and license rights running on Solana. Okay. Where do we go? Marketplaces. I know what that is. Let's see if I could buy stuff. VR all art or new NFT marketplace coming soon. So I can click on this link. Let's see where this goes. It's just loading. Alright, it's not loading, so we're going to skip that one. We're back to only one. So let's see if we can actually figure this one out without being walked through. So it's got a bunch of weird things at the top. I don't know what a C2E is. Anybody know what a C2E is? They have a video. You can watch a video. How long is the video?
Only One is the first ever NFT-powered social platform where you can connect with your favorite creators, and where the NFTs you bought from creators can generate you passive income. Here's how it works. Only One allows you to get access to exclusive content and stake like tokens in your favorite content creators pool. Remember, the APY changes according to the creator's activities. Only One's NFT marketplace enables you to invest and trade NFTs easily and securely. You can buy Genesis NFTs. These are unique. This makes you the owner of the creator's pool and allows you to split the APY from the total value locked in the creator's staking pool, building unique relationships with content creators using Only One's exclusive chat where you pledge like tokens with your message, and the creator only receives if they respond. How about hop on a Zoom call with your favorite creator to learn their latest trading tips? Or even a cup of coffee with your favorite artist? Who knows? Connect with your favorite creators in a unique way and start trading NFTs on Only One. Sign up now at onlyone.io.
Alright, so they have a nice video. It makes it look super easy. I still don't know where to go to start this easy process. There's just so much clutter on there. I don't know. Where am we going? Roadmap, I got the team, I got this. Where do we go to see the actual experience? Genesis NFT, let's see what that is. That brings me back to here. I can't click anything. Where do I go to look at the favorite people that I want to buy into? Where? See what this button does.
I'm not sure that it's open yet, to be honest, because on mine I look at sort of launch app and it's grayed out. So I'd be tempted to say that it's not launched yet.
So this is not a drill, okay? This is not a drill. Gary's coming today. This is not a drill.
What?
Shiba Inu has a pooling stake finally.
I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm trying to figure this out.
I just want some whatever you've got in your copy.
Like, no, it brings me back to the same thing. So I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if this is live or not. But it looks cool. I like the way it looks. I guess, yeah, launch app is blacked out, so you can't even experience it. All right, Solana.art is for sale. So this website is not the actual location for the marketplace that Miguel was sharing with us earlier.
Try SolanaArt.io or something like that. I don't know the URLs, but
yeah, it's currently down actually. They're just putting some. They're just doing.
Let's look at things that Mazi already owns and see if we could buy them back from him and actually get some pooling stakes.
Well, today's about Solana. Solana.
Yeah, lady, today is on board to Solana.
SolanaArt.io. It says we'll be back soon. Sorry for the inconvenience. So that's an epic fail. Let's go to Mango. Long and short everything, lightning fast, 0 fees, permissionless. Start trading. So this looks like a DEX. Is that what this is? Mango. Gives you like little.
Mango, so far from my seeing and using it, is kind of like Aave. You stake your Solana, your Serum. They give you interest, and you can borrow against it.
So where's Serum? Where can we look about Serum? What is that? I heard you say it 3 times. Where do we go?
So I again, the URLs I'm driving, but I think it's serum.io.
Serum.io.
I think so.
Alright, faster, cheaper, and more powerful DeFi. Trade on Serum DEX. So here's a little intro video. Learn more about it. Philosophy, tokens, built on Solana, order book, explore resources, partners, advisors. Alright, let's see what this video says.
Yeah, we'll look at like I think there's like an ecosystem. They show like all the apps that are built on Solana. I mean on Serum. It's crazy. It's like most of them.
Built on Serum. So if you were saying this is like the agave?
No, sorry. This is like the thing that the other blockchains don't have, that a lot of developers are moving to Serum. I mean to Solana for. The Serum was created by FTX. And it's like an on-chain order book. I fully don't understand what that means, but it's supposed to be a big deal.
What do they have a metaverse? It says DeFi land. Do you think this is like a metaverse?
Good question, actually. I was looking for that too. I haven't found one. I haven't researched it enough though. I don't know if anybody else knows.
This looks like a roadmap to play some farm game. But their about team looks like manga, like crazy stuff. Alright, so what if we hit play? It's gonna ask me to connect my wallet. Oh, there's an error. This request could not be satisfied. So are we too early in Solana?
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it's super early. It reminds me a lot of what was happening with Ethereum back in the day. Ethereum had a lot of the same things, right? Things broke, gas fees, all this kind of stuff. It took a few years to get it solid, but that's when the price skyrocketed. So I could see Solana being very similar. Like right now, yeah, not everything works all the time. Trust me. Like you try to do stuff on Radium or Mango, the site doesn't load. I do think it's like early days of Solana. The big thing is the speed and the gas fee makes it worth doing NFTs, because NFTs is not like a big, it's not too complicated financially and with markets and stuff. And I believe that's the reason the price rose so much. They started releasing NFTs, and a lot of people started buying them on Solana.
Yeah, I agree. This is sort of.
Marcy, can we actually do some swaps here and see if we can get these trades going on? Because I've given you 30, I've received 50, and I've returned 0. This is not a drill. I don't want to play this game with people. So bring your friends and your V friends that hold roof tokens delivered by Kayla. This is not a drill.
Is Lady in the same room?
I don't know what she's doing, dude. I'm gonna have to ask you to either, pay attention to the conversation, or we're gonna have to ask you to go back to the audience, because we've been talking since 7 o'clock this morning or 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know when I started, about Solana and getting people on here, and you just kind of came in here and you're talking about something that nobody in the room's on the same page with.
Yeah, I mean, just to Miguel's point, this feels very much like 2018 to me with Ethereum. There's a lot of buzz about. There's a lot of interesting projects being built on here, but once they're built, they need debugging and making ready for the wide world. I suppose looking at a sort of a bullishness in the price. The thing you have to look out for is how many of these projects are sort of coming onto the platform, and how many of these projects are starting to go from MVPs, as you've seen, that's sort of a bit clunky, to really usable products, and where they're seeing sort of user growth. That's really sort of the key, I guess. If you're not involved actively with building things, that's sort of the thing that you want to look out for. But yeah, as I say, it's sort of from a perspective of being one of those that's sort of trying to build stuff out. Cool. I mean, it's so easy and so nice to build on this platform versus Ethereum. It just works and makes your life so much easier.
So let me ask you this. I'm looking at Maps.me. This is just me asking from a real human standpoint, right? We got people who are tech savvy, who understand this language and understand these words and everything else. Are they going to make it easy for the rest of the population to be able to identify what buttons to click and where to go and how to interact with these websites? Because I don't even understand.
I still feel that way about Ethereum, though, right? A lot of this stuff is like, what are you talking about? With NFTs, even that, for the normal person, we're light years ahead. When you tell somebody go buy an NFT, they cry in the corner. So all this stuff is very early. I think a lot of the language definitely has to be, I don't want to say dumbed down, but consumer friendly.
Yeah, for sure, and there needs a lot of good UX to come into the space, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't need to be sort of written. It should be almost sort of you instinctively know where to click, and so I think sort of as more and more sort of consumers come into the space rather than techies that just sort of see the potential. The platforms that win out will be the ones that actually get that figured out and make it nice and easy. And of course, that's where sort of, if you look at with NFTs, that's where the likes of Super Rare and Foundation have actually won out, because they've really concentrated on the UX in terms of, number one, the quality of the art, and then number two, if you want to buy on those platforms, you just put your credit card in, and so they become sort of on ramps into the technology. But then, because they've got the eyes of the user, they can then sort of go on and do things with that, and to sort of pull those users more and more into the space. So I think sort of, what I would say is, look out for what's going on and who gets that figured out first and gets it figured out right, because you'll see everyone going crazy about it, and you'll see all the user adoption start to go over there. And let's face it, we'd all buy on OpenSea if we could afford it. Sorry, on Super Rare if we can afford it, because there's some of the best art on there. And okay, that's that's up for interpretation, but generally, you can go onto Super Rare or Foundation, and it's a very enjoyable experience to look through and see what's on there. So, yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this: is it true? I'm just asking because I want to confirm. Is it true if I buy something on Super Rare and then I sell it on OpenSea, if I even can, because I don't even know, would the artist still get their commission if I sold it on a secondary sale on OpenSea?
It all depends on the contract. So
the answer is no, Mazi. Move ahead, please. Sorry, this is like taking a long time. I've been here waiting for 2 hours to get access to this room. I called every friend that I know in the last 2 hours. I told them I'm tied to the bed. I'm on the floor.
There might be a button you need to press.
I'm knocked out. I told every friend about this. I'm not impressed because...
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Is she referring to you when she says Mazzy?
I guess so. I have no idea. I just...
Yeah, so... I've lost my train of thought now. What we're trying to do...
You were talking about the resale percent in from Rarible to OpenSea.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure what blockchain Super Rare are actually on. I think they're on Ethereum, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think it is a proprietary sort of... put it this way, we've been trying to find out where the art resides on the blockchain, and then trying to look at the metadata so that we can pull from that metadata and display it through our TV app. And we've got nowhere with both Foundation and also with Super Rare. Able to do it with OpenSea, with Rarible. They're actually the metadata is actually quite different. There's no standardization on it, but at least on sort of OpenSea and things, the data is there and publicly viewable. But on Super Rare, it's we've not figured it out yet. So, short question is I don't know. My hunch is possibly not.
Okay, so my question was leading up to this. If I buy something on one of these other marketplaces, does the commission still have the ability to stay within the contract? Like, are they fixing that part of it?
Yeah, so how that works, excuse me if I'm sort of going over some basics you already understand, is that inside of the contract is basically a piece of code, and it basically states that as soon as you go and transact, so an owning wallet sells that onto a new owning wallet. When that transaction takes place through the contract, which it has to do because the contract actually facilitates the transaction, there's sort of a siphon, if you like, of that sends a certain percentage of money of the money over to certain wallets. So what you do as a creator when you're creating the contract on, say, OpenSea or on any other platform, is that you embed in those rules, and you embed in the fact that you're going to send a certain proportion of that resale onto yourself. You might do a certain amount to an agent. I think OpenSea possibly bake in a bit for themselves as well, so that when it's sort of resold on. And so what that then sort of so that then sits on the blockchain, not on OpenSea. OpenSea is just a facilitator of the creation of the NFT contract. That's sat on OpenSea there on after. OpenSea could disappear, they could shut the website down, but then all future sales, so I could come along, or you could come along and create a OpenSea version 2 and call it Alexander's NFT shop, and you could have all of the art that was created on OpenSea, and you could sell it through, you could resell it, and all of that, because you're sort of reselling that contract, and that contract is the bit that's doing the facilitating, you're just a promoter, those transactions will still sort of pay the creator. Where it becomes slightly more confusing, and I don't fully know the answer, is that now because you've got all these other blockchains that are starting to appear, you've got bridges that enable NFTs to be moved from one blockchain to the other. And obviously when you move a piece of an NFT across onto another blockchain, those destination wallets for the percentages, other than the ones that isn't the buyer and seller, i.e. the creator wallets, they're obviously not present on the other platform. So I'm not sure how they would sort of link back That's something that's sort of worthwhile looking at. But if you remain on a specific blockchain, and you're using sort of a standardized contract such as an OpenSea contract, or you actually create a blockchain, you create a contract yourself and don't use, say, you hard code it yourself, then that will remain infinitum whenever the art's sold, regardless of whatever platform is doing the promotion.
So I thank you for that. I'm also taking a look at Star Atlas. Have you ever seen that?
No, is that on Solidity again, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, on Solana again, sorry.
I think it's on Solana, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big game they're making. It just did its like IDO or whatever. So it's supposed to be like a massive game, like triple star or whatever. But it pumped and it dumped a little bit. But the coin, there's a coin and then there's land. Well, it's in space, so you can like buy spaceships and planets and stuff. I don't know fully, but they're saying the game's gonna be good. Not sure if it's a good investment or not.
I'm looking at it. It looks cool. Like, this is the first thing that like looks like a marketplace where you could buy cool stuff, but I don't understand what you could do with it or where it goes, or you can trade it on a DEX. But like, are you just buying and selling NFTs at this point with no utility until the game launches? It's not clear to me.
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, you're basically supporting the build by buying the coin and then buying assets before the game starts. And I think it's years away from launching. I don't think it's like coming around the corner or anything. So, yeah, again, I think it's betting on early stuff the same way people did in Ethereum, but with much higher prices because Ethereum is where it is. So, like, I saw there was like spaceships for like $20,000 in there. But who knows what ends up happening? Those things could be worth millions of dollars, you know. Who knows?
Got it. So a lot of this stuff.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying a lot of this stuff just looks like it's. I'm looking still at the Serum ecosystem, so I guess that's where I found Star Atlas. So it looks like most of this stuff is based on borrowing, lending, trading, financing. There's, what is this one? Aurora? And then I found the Maps Me and the media market thing. I looked at this. I didn't understand it. I'm trying to figure out if I were to tell people, yo, you need to check out this on Solana because they're going to get hooked. And then that's going to make them curious enough to go through the pain points to actually learn and everything. Which website is that?
Good question. I'm looking for that too. I haven't really found it. The one thing I say is it's the fastest on-ramp that I've seen. It's faster than Ethereum. Like, even, you know, sending money from Coinbase to it is one step pretty easy versus Polygon. You got to take the second step, pay gas fee on Ethereum. So to me, that's what I tell people. Look, if you want to do something quick and get in and you know, borrow and lend and stuff like that, so far Solana is the fastest thing I've seen. With NFTs, it's early. One of my clients actually got one of the first NFTs on this game called Aurora, and they're like 20 Solana, and it costs like 1. So it's very early. I think all this stuff is like, literally, I think that was the first game NFT. This was like 3 weeks ago or something like that. So I just think it's like 2017, 18 Ethereum, and you gotta kind of just decide what you think is gonna happen, right? And I think a lot of developers like Tom are starting to say this Ethereum gas fee thing, I can't wait till they figure it out, and they're jumping to Solana, a lot of them. So I could see it continuing to rise. I don't know if it's gonna be an Ethereum killer, but I could see it being like Lyft to Uber, you know.
Yeah, very true. And I mean, so I've been sort of over in the EOS community with the EOS blockchain, and you know, EOS was supposed to do a lot of what this is doing, and there is so many EOS developers now that have ported across onto this and are sort of starting to build on this because it just works, and you know, it's a bit like electric cars in some ways. You know, there was lots of sort of electric car startups trying different things, and then all of a sudden one of them got it right, and then all of a sudden you got adoption. And you know, I think sort of with this, it feels to me like we're all sort of going, oh, this just works. We can build and it actually delivers for us. And so, from your perspective, looking in, yes, you are way too early in terms of being able to sort of play about with things that are fully functioning. If you're a speculator, I guess you have to look at the coin metrics, and you have to decide, well, if all of this development noise is true and it does come in and it does actually turn into something, what does that do? And take a view on it. But I think sort of if you look at the coin market cap, I think it's one of the top. I'm just having a quick look.
Alex, Alex, I just sent you back channel. You can go to solsea.io. That's a Solana's open marketplace to buy Solana NFTs. It's been launched on December 3rd. Yeah. So there's
that one just came out. That actually just came out like a month ago or less, actually.
Yeah. So there are already a lot of artwork there.
What was that link?
I sent you to the back channel.
Yeah.
solsea.io. solsea.io.
Okay.
Check your back channel message.
I got over 1,000 unread messages. For me to go find it, it's going to take me 20 minutes.
Or you can find me.
Alright, solsea.io. And it says the open NFT marketplace. So this looks like, oh, they got porn on the front page. That's going to get people's attention right away. This is not safe for YouTube. We're going to get banned now. Thanks. Explore.
It's probably the biggest marketplace for Solana, because I googled in Taiwan's platform. So yeah, that's what's reported in Taiwan. So definitely, it will be global recognized.
So what about these me bits that are unsold? You think these are going to be worth anything, or are they just taking things and people are going to connect with it visually and be like, oh, I can get a soul me bit because I didn't get one of the other ones, and then there's no real community behind them? How do we see like who's behind these projects, or I see blue check marks already? So how do we?
For a lot of Solana projects, they have their own Discord. So if you want to check, credibility. Definitely, like what you suggest like days ago, check Discord, etc.
Okay, so now it wants me to sign in and sign up, so I can't do that with this wallet, so we're gonna have to sign up another one. Let's see what this is. This looks like maybe the way that people would be excited about this. I don't know. So how much does it cost to mint on this platform if you're brand new to this and you want to mint an NFT?
So from my looking at Polygon, Matic, and Solana, it's like 0.0005 cents kind of thing. It's actually, I think it's cheaper than Polygon Matic, actually. In my math, could have been wrong, but because the coin is worth a lot more, the fee is even less than Polygon, and the coin costs a lot more. So I think it's even less than Matic.
So how much is 100?
It is a fraction of a pence. It's more expensive to operate a normal database and sort of run a database on Amazon Web Services or something like that, in terms of the ability to do transactions with the network. And so it's not live, so I can't direct you to it. But we've just built and spooled up our own NFT platform that we're just trying out. And from a network perspective, sort of looking at gas fees, it's sort of, we could do 1,000 transactions today and it would cost us 1 cent or thereabouts in network fees. And then obviously it's just whatever the individual platform wants to layer over as a fee. But I think sort of most of them will sort of add nothing. So I think to all intents and purposes, assume that sort of to mint an NFT, it's completely free.
Okay, so I'm looking at this now. Over here it says that I found this project, it looks cool for me, and it says Degenerated Ape Academy. I checked it on Google, so 108 Sol is about 25 bucks, and it looks cool. It gives me like my little area on the left hand side of my rarities, so I could. Is there like a rarity tools for this yet, or a way for us to identify how to like see like? Because on OpenSea, if I click on eggplant, let's say, and I want to see more eggplants, it shows me all the eggplants. This doesn't do that, but I do see on this side that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wallet addresses that potentially could have worked on this asset. So maybe there's a way to do a split contract. So by the sales of these, it says creator royalties on secondary sales is 4.2%.
Yeah, that's very easy to code in. Yeah, if this site hasn't got it, sort of quite a few sites will have that.
Okay, so I just clicked on the project. So I'm looking at the project that has the Twitter website. Ooh, we can go to the website. Now, do they have the same minting functionalities? Like if you go to the website and you want to mint something, you
Yeah,
on
exactly. Yeah.
on the homepage, scroll down in the bottom. It will like it will have like a menu direct you to the mint your artwork. But also you can find it on the top of the menu.
No, but I'm talking about like you know how like let's say I wanted to go to the
Yeah, they do. So like with the one I saw was Aurora. It was like another popular game that they just let you mint on the website. So it was like a button, you press mint, but the problem is that one was so oversubscribed that it like sold out in seconds. And even if you pressed mint, you most likely didn't get it. But I know somebody that did get it. So it's very much like Ethereum that happens too, right? The big releases, you gotta hope you get it because there's bots and all that. So it's the same idea here. At least that's what I saw with Ori. You go to the website, mint from the website.
So I could buy one of these super epic one of one super rare things for 4,969 Sol. So I don't know what that is in USD, but let's see.
That's a lot.
USD to SOL. Enter, and let's see, where is that page? Now that link sent me from their website, which I have so many browsers, I don't know which one it was, but the Dgen 8 brought me to the solanaart.io. So I like this user interface a little bit because it looks colorful and fun and playful, but let's see how much this is in USD. So I'm gonna go in here, Command V. It is 20,000. No, I put in the wrong place. Sorry, Command V. So it's 1,200 bucks. So why do you think that that's a lot of money when these people are buying like?
No, 4,000 Solana.
Yeah,
Solana's like $120 right now.
No, that's $1,209 for almost 5,000 Solana.
No, definitely not. No.
No.
It's the price at the moment is $100, just over.
Okay, so I guess I'm doing the Korean Sol dollar. So now this is where people get confused.
Right, because I had 442 Solana the other day, and it's only in dollars it was. Oh no, you are right, because in dollars it was like 600 and some dollars. So there is a closer tie from Solana to dollar.
All right, let's see about this. It's saying.
Yeah, I usually go to CoinGecko, and on the site, you just type in how many the number of Sol, and because Sol right now is $144 per Sol. So 4,000 times 144.
So I put in 5,000
If you're using
Sol.
Google, be careful you're not. If you type in Sol, it relates to the Peruvian currency.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I figured it out. Now it's telling me that 5,000 Sol is worth $728,400.
No, it's not. Wait, you're not.
That's what it's showing me. USD to SOL. I put 5,000 SOL.
Don't do that. Go to go over to CoinGecko and look up Sol, and then there put it. Because I think you are hitting a currency.
Yeah, you're hitting the Peruvian currency.
No. I was on a website that showed me how to do this. I'm gonna go to your CoinGecko. I'm gonna search Solana. So
Yeah, one Solana is $145.
So I'm gonna put in my 5,000. It's showing me the same number. 5,000 Solana is 728,500 USD.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a lot of money. $700,000, huh?
Yeah. Okay. So that's crazy. All right. Let's go back to your.
This goes back to the original point. I forgot the woman who said it. Is the liquidity there? There's a lot of people that got into Solana when it was 3 cents, the same way like Ethereum, right? The people buying all this stuff for a lot of Ethereum is because they bought it when it was less. So the same idea is happening here. And you're going to be able to sell your art for Sol.
Yeah, that figure I said earlier of having 442, I had 4.42 Solana, which equaled like $600 or whatever. All this is sometimes hard to stay on top of if we keep thinking in terms of dollars, because once we get into the currencies, we kind of have to get our head around just like what that means in that ecosystem of that currency.
Got it.
Guys, I've got to dive and go and do some meeting, but keep up the good work, Alex, and nice to speak to you all.
Hey, thank you so much for your help, man. And if people want to learn more about you, how do we connect with you?
Just go down, if you scroll down to on my profile, Allery_app on Twitter and Instagram, and you can follow and message me there and keep you up to date with the projects. And I'll reach out to you directly, Alex, as well, and perhaps have a chat, see if there's any possibility to do anything together.
Well, we appreciate your expertise.
Cool. Yeah, and no, it's exciting space for sure. Whether it comes to anything or not, well, you're in the Wild West here, guys. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. But having been around blockchain since I mined my first Bitcoin back in 2011 on my Dell Inspiron PC, and this is certainly the most exciting sort of real-world use case that I've seen this technology with Solana. So, it's got me engaged for sure. But, speak to you all soon.
Awesome. So, I could get a Frenchie right now, a fancy Frenchie. Let's go to Solana right now and see how much 100 Solana is. Oh, that's only 15 grand. Let's go! Yeah, I ain't doing that right now.
By the way, Alessandra, I want to teach you how to find the rarity on Solana. If you go to the project page, the project homepage, then on the left side, so they will list all the features, like properties, right? Then you can go through and find the same.
What website are you on?
I got same rarity.
I got 1,000 windows open. Which one are you using to identify this?
The same SoulSeed. Like
Soul
you go
Seed.
to the project.
Soul
Yeah,
Seed.
SoulSeed, the NFT marketplace.
Okay.
If you go to the project's homepage,
Yeah.
then the list out all the NFTs, right? So on the left hand side, so suppose they will list all the properties. Then you will choose the properties. Then you find the same NFTs with same properties.
So just so people know, this is different than how OpenSea has done it. When I'm clicking on this, it's showing me the rarity score, I believe, because it's saying that, like, let's go to fur and skin. So albino blue is 24.18. That is a more common, I believe, ape than if I were to click acid trip, which I believe is higher in ranking. I don't see where it is because it's not showing me any of those apes, so I don't know if they haven't been minted yet. And if that's the case, are we able to go mint them, I don't understand why they wouldn't show up. Oh, maybe they're not for sale? How do we, I don't understand this.
You'd still want to be able to see them just to promote that collector's stuff. Like, people should still be able to make an offer anyway.
Yeah, but I'm looking at search functionality and stuff. This is super confusing to me. I appreciate the rarity rankings, but when I click on it, nothing's happening. Let's try to go to a different thing. Let's go back to the C. Is there a featured projects page? Collections. Let's go collections. Let's click on one of them that looks cool. Let's see. How about Pixel Porsches? How about that? Ooh, look at this. So cool. All right, now there's no area on the left-hand side that shows me that. So let's go back and see if, let's flippies. So there's these penguins, and I want to see something with rare traits. They look all similar. This is a horrible example. All right, 0. So this one is 331 views, 14 hearts. It's 309, 1,000 soul. So if we go back to this one and put in 1,000 soul, that is $145,700 for this penguin. What? All right, this is wild. So how do we find out about new projects that are popping off? Where's that page?
Damn, shit is expensive on Solana.
Yeah, it is. But where do we find that, like, that hacker's guide to the coolest, newest projects that are being,
So that's the interesting thing about these services like NFT Catcher or any of these. They're pretty much Ethereum based. We are seeing, like Matic Polygon collections and stuff or art, but they all, and maybe it's just because it seems that all the attention and traffic is on Ethereum that they don't want to be bothered with the other chains. But somebody's going to come along and say, I need to provide a comprehensive resource no matter what blockchain it's on. And these are the projects and art that you should be looking at. Like, we really don't have that yet.
okay. So there's no place to find up and coming drops. My question, I don't know if it was answered, but are they minting, like, let's say I wanted to get one of these, the Pixel 169 Pixel Gang. Was this mintable on their website, so people are minting it direct from contract or from their website to buy these? You understand what I'm asking? Not if I was a creator wanting to mint to the marketplace, but pre-sale countdown. So yes, so 3 days until these things become available, and then you can buy these, and then bada bing, bada boom. First 500 are free. How do you get on the pre-sale?
Go to the Discord. The pre-sale are in the Discord.
All right, I need to.
And how I did is just go to Twitter and search for it.
I have the Discord. I just don't have the right computer. I have multiple computers running right now, so I'm kind of in the wrong one to do this with. But this is great stuff. So we can go in here and potentially get ourselves on the pre-sales and do different things and get people excited. But I still need to get Solana in my wallet just to be able to participate in this ecosystem. And I haven't capably done that. So
if you go to connect the wallet on SourceC, it will direct you to different wallet. One is Fenton, the other one is, I forgot. There's another one, so you can check it out if you couldn't use Fenton.
No. I connected my wallet, but my wallet seed phrase was compromised because we did it all live on here, so everybody can actually see my seed phrase. So I gotta go on a private computer and set it up so this way there's no challenges with that. But yeah, the next thing is figuring out how to get Solana. Is there anywhere to buy Solana without KYCing?
Binance, right? I guess it depends on how much you're buying, because I know, depending on how much you're buying in Binance, you can do it without KYC for the amounts.
But KYC, I mean, Binance doesn't work in America, so that doesn't work for us here either. Is there a option to, let me think. Is there a faucet? Is there a faucet? Can we get a free Solana?
Can you try to through Pancake Swap?
Pancake swap? Yeah, but you still need crypto. If what I'm trying to figure out is if you've never been in crypto ever in your life, and I'm saying, yo, you guys gotta check out Solana, and this whole idea of making people jump through these flaming hoops and poked with sticks and cracked with whips in that process, it's just like unfeasible sometimes if they don't have.
I guess I look at it the same way as Ethereum, though, right? Like, you got to get your Ethereum somewhere, send it to MetaMask. It's the same thing with Solana. You got to buy the Solana in a centralized location right now, and then you send it to Phantom Wallet instead of sending Ethereum to MetaMask. I think it's a similar hoop, and it's actually faster and cheaper, in my opinion.
Okay, but my point is this. You got celebrities who are coming into this crypto NFT space and making a post on their Instagram saying, all right, guys, I need you to go and buy my NFT, not realizing, because they've actually probably never went through the flaming hoops of death to get onto the blockchain. So their conversion rate is minimum at most, because an Instagram follower of a celebrity who sees a post for 4 seconds scrolling through their feed that actually got bait clicked into clicking this post, they don't have what it takes by themselves without a Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces or a hand guide to walk them through to get them onboarded into the space yet.
I guess I've been thinking about this a lot, and the ones that do it the best are kind of like NBA Top Shots, where you can put your credit card, and then if you want to send it, well, actually, I don't even know if NBA Top Shot, you can send it off. I just bought an NFT on some platform where it was a graffiti artist, and I paid through my credit card, and then after, they said, okay, if you want to send it to your MetaMask, go ahead, pay the gas fee. And it was a little high at that time, so I said, I'll leave it there till, and it was easy because it was credit card. It wasn't, I had to get any crypto. But then if I want to send it to my wallet, and I understand how to do that, I can. Maybe stuff like that needs to exist more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
My thing too is if I can't see it on a regular basis and potentially like sell it or have it with all my other art, this isolated idea that it's kind of, well, I own it, but it's kind of tucked away over here. I'm not a big fan of that. So I'm hoping we have more like seamless visibility no matter where the stuff is to be able to see it. Like once it gets in your MetaMask, does that mean it shows up on Showtime and everything? Or because it's on a different blockchain, it's just in your wallet, but it doesn't like interact with the other art on other chains?
Yeah, but you're using a new Phantom wallet to interact with this.
Yeah, it's not. What he's saying is it like a multi-chain wallet for NFTs?
Yeah, I don't want to just be like, oh, well, let me show you this art. I got to close this wallet, open my other wallet. I mean, you know, you'll end up with half a dozen different wallets.
That's it? I got over 100.
That's where I think you got to buy, like, metaverse land and tell people go to my house and see all my art. Because that's, for now. I think there will be one, but I don't see them yet.
Hey, Alex, what about those framing companies now that are out there that are pitching, frame all your NFTs? If they interact with all the different platforms, then that could be how you sort of display at least all your different NFTs coming from different wallets, potentially. I have no idea if they are integrating with all the platforms. But I know I saw something about some framing companies, and there's a play to that gentleman's comment around a metaverse. Well, whether the frame sits in the metaverse or sits on a website or sits somewhere, it might be the point of integration. I don't know.
So there's no wallet that's almost like an exchange for NFTs, because like an exchange wallet, you have all your different tokens. You can see them all in the same place. There's no wallet equivalent of that.
There's Exodus.
Even that, you got to move different blockchains to see what coins. Like when I go on MetaMask and look at my Polygon or Avalanche, I got to drop down, select which blockchain. It's not like it shows all of them, you know.
Well,
But Zapper.fi does though. Maybe it's something like Zapper.fi for NFTs needs to be created.
Yeah, like an Exodus wallet because I can see my Bitcoin, my Ethereum. In my Exodus wallet I can see all my tokens, but it's an exchange wallet. So we need an exchange wallet for NFTs, right? Where they can all be seamlessly viewed and interacted with.
Got it. Here's the thing with Exodus, right? Exodus, when you open it up, it's showing you all of the different wallets that are in that profile, and each one of those is on a separate chain. So you would have to have something that gave you a viewing access portal to multiple wallets that you have. Like I have Rainbow Wallet, and I thought that was a really cool app. And you can do watch wallets, so you can watch multiple wallets that aren't even yours and see what they're doing, and it gives you like a user-friendly UI UX to the Etherscan. So if you're not capable of reading Etherscan, that was like the fastest, easiest way for me to be like, all right, what is this account doing? So having thousands of wallets that I watch and follow and interact with on a daily basis, having them in one container, but not necessarily all in one browsing view, because they're not all coming from one wallet, if that makes sense.
I think the question also is the technology there from the back end, and it's just some of these companies need to catch up on the UI side, or is the back end technology not quite there yet, and these platforms have to develop it, or a new one has to come, a wallet, when I say platform, I mean wallet platform, or do they have to actually develop it? And I have no idea, but it's either a back end or a UI, right? It's one or the other question, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm still excited and confused and curious and kind of like feeling like we're here at the forefront of when magic and things are going to happen and change, and people are going to be able to participate in a space that's going to really create new opportunities in ways that none of us could even comprehend. Oh, I saw this. Twitch. Anybody play with Twitch? I didn't know that this was on Solana. Sorry, I just saw this. Did you guys play with Twitch?
I hear of people playing with something called Twitch. Is that what you mean?
It's TWETCH.
Yeah, I think that's what they're streaming through Twitch. They're streaming games through that.
No, different one.
It's different. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, Twitch is like the gaming stream, and this is like a Twitter, but on the blockchain. And in order for you to like and comment and everything else, it costs you coins to interact with the blockchain.
Oh, I did post something on Twitch. Yeah, like a year ago.
It's
Something similar to, at that time, I feel it's very similar to the Instagram, but it's just social interaction is different. Or the target audience is different.
Yeah. Looks wild. I don't know if this is even the same one. It could be. I can't really see it. I signed up for one of these things, and it was like a social media app. But here's the thing, just because you build it doesn't mean that people are going to adopt it. And if people can't understand it within 2 to 5 seconds, or they get frustrated because your journey of the user was so complicated, they don't understand what to do or where to click or where to go or who their friends are. I think there's a lot of things that we need to be still aware of as far as just onboarding. Monkey business. Let's look at monkey business. Open new tab.
I'll tell you, I'm encouraged by the prices I saw, because one thing for me, you know, when we came here, December or whatever, the promise of the blockchain was about changing our economic situation. So whenever I see these platforms where people are selling art for like 10, 20 bucks, I'm saying to myself, these artists are putting in the exact same work as everybody else, all the marketing, the shilling, to sell $20 art. I'm not going to do that. That's counterintuitive to why I'm here. So that's why, you know, the Ethereum blockchain, the ones where like there's a lot of traffic and use and a potential to make real money exists. And so it's, for me, it's an opportunity cost. Do I want to go over here where people are like trading pennies? No. But Solana seems to already have the jump on some of the others, in that just because it's a fraction of a coin doesn't mean everybody should be selling their art for like 20 bucks. Just up the, it should still feel like the same value for your art. So I don't know, you know, but then again, I guess if I did 100 of them at 20 bucks, okay. But I just feel like the work some artists are putting in for pennies, it doesn't make sense to me.
But where's the transaction history of these things? Like, how can we see how many people are actually spending money on these locations?
Yeah, the sales volume. I imagine it's not very high, which is why they don't want to show it yet, because it's not robust enough. Like, that's the big problem. You know, it's like how much use are these platforms and currencies really getting? So like these celebrities, I think Lil Uzi or somebody's dropping on Solana today. All that helps, you know, ultimately. But nobody's competing with like Ethereum yet. You know, like OpenSea's traffic is just fucking ridiculous. Like million people. You know what I mean?
So let's do that. So let's do that. That's what I wanted to know. What was the name of that?
Check DApp radar.
Hold on. I just thought of something. So I'm going to teach you guys something that I do. You said it was solanac.io? But let's go to solanaart.io. Let's see what that is. So I'm going to take this into a tool. And if you guys are following on the YouTube stream, you'll be able to get this access right now. But this is a way I'm going to see how many people are actually using this website.
It was solc.io.
Yeah, I'm going to check that one next.
Where do you go to check website traffic?
Oh, you're going to have to follow the stream in order to find this. I can't give all the gems inside on an audio format. So I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing this all live right now. I'm showing you guys how I do things in the behind the scenes. So right now, solanaart.io is getting approximately 92,000 views a day.
Not bad, but, you know, far cry.
All right, let's see what OpenSea does. We need to compare things. I can't just say, oh, that's good or bad. OpenSea.io and OpenSea. Let's take a guess. How much traffic do you think OpenSea gets a day?
It's well over 1 million.
How many? How many over 1 million? Take a guess.
12 million views a day.
No, not that high.
I'm going to say 6.
44,520. 4 million. 4.5 million. Let's do that. A day. Okay? So, just let's go to, what was the Tezos platform that everybody was all excited about that I can't spell? Hick? How do you spell it? I can't spell it.
HICETNUNC.
NUNC?
Yeah.
And what's is it a .tez.com .us?
.xyz.
Oh my God, XYZ. I can't stand this website.
So 92,000 compared to 4 million compared to, you're going to Tez now.
Yeah, let's see. Take a guess. How many do you think the Tezos network has per day?
I'm going to go, 92,000 was Solana, so I'm going to go 300,000.
Phil. 80,000.
Whoa, less than Solana already?
Yep. Let's do Calumet. Is it K-I-L?
There's so much community on Hicketnug, but when you look at it in that way, they're still not, there's not enough going on yet for all of this activity that's been on there.
All right, I'm doing Calumet.io. What do you think?
20,000.
9,000. What about Rarible? Rarible. I never did this data search because I never thought like this. Is it RARIBLE dot what? What is Rarible's website?
.com.
All right, Rarible.com.
And I'm going to guess 20% of OpenSea, so I'm going to guess 800,000.
478,000.
Wow.
What is the POAP website? POAP.xyz? Is that it? How much you think the POAP website gets?
5,000.
20,000. Now I'm going to give you some real metrics. Instagram. This is where the world is right now. .com. And then we're going to do Twitter. How much traffic do you think Instagram's getting a day?
That's got to be in the hundreds of millions. I'm going to guess 150 million.
Nope. 89 million. 89 million.
Oh, okay.
Alex.
Yeah.
Could you please do a quick reset for us West Coasters just joining? Like, where are you streaming? On YouTube or?
On YouTube, on Airtime, we got a link, NFTs.tips /start. I put it in my bio as well, so it's easy for you to find. And there's a quick little form, and then it's going to give you the link to the Airtime where I'm going to be putting all the links that I'm using and sharing and streaming everything live in there, so you guys can click those links and just follow along. So Twitter.com, how much traffic you think they get a day?
200 million.
75 million.
Well, I was better with the currency platforms. I'm way off on
So let's go to Coinbase.com. Coinbase.com, right? What do you think Coinbase does a day?
500 million.
3.6 million. Crypto.com.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm thinking, nobody goes to Binance to look around. They just go to handle something.
Hold on. Where is it? Web traffic. All right. Crypto.com. What do you think?
500,000.
750,000 per day. This is wild. So, what about is it Nifty Gateway? Nifty NIFTY gateway.com.io? What is it? I think it's niftygateway.com.
Yeah, it's .com.
How much do you think they get a day?
I guess 1/10 of OpenSea, so I'm going to guess 500,000.
226,000. Let's do Decentraland.
We should have game shows for information that teaches people certain things.
I can't spell it. Decentraland.org. This is probably not spelled right. I gotta put it in the browser window and copy and paste it. Alright, let's go over here, paste this in here. Is this right? Did I spell it right?
Imagine Price is Right type show, like,
No.
guess the floor price of the Meebits. You know, and then you just get, oh, I don't know, I remember what it was yesterday.
So I just did a quick little math thing, and it turns out when I compared the number you gave for the crypto.com and then compared to the Instagram number, that's almost 90 times the amount.
So what does that mean? I'm not really paying attention, so I have no idea what you're saying because I'm trying to figure this out.
The amount of traffic for crypto.com is almost 90 times less than what it is for Instagram per day. So that means that there's a potential for 90x growth if it gets to that size.
All right, cool.
Well, being an exchange, can you put in something more like sort of comparatively relevant, like one of these social, like, okay, so like you can compare OpenSea to like, well, wait, you're comparing OpenSea to an entire, like when you went to Tezos, did you go to a marketplace?
No, I went to Calumet and I went to Hickenunk. Those were the two marketplaces on Tezos.
Oh, okay, they are marketplaces, so you're comparing the same thing.
Yeah. Now let's go to Decentraland. How many visits per day on Decentraland?
50.
More. Oh, this is 14 days old. Let me hit update. Let me see. Here we go. You ready?
It can't be that many.
94,000 people. Now it makes me want to go to Sandbox Games, which I can't spell either. Is it sandbox.games? Alright, sandbox.games is definitely not the link. What's the link for Sandbox?
I think it's thesandbox.game, I think it is. So wait, you said 94,000 people went to your spot in Decentraland?
No,
That's what you said?
the website, Decentraland.
Oh, total. Got it.
Yeah, thesandbox.game.
I'm pretty sure it's, yeah.
Sandbox.game.
What is it?
Just sandbox.game. Don't put the S at the end of game.
Yeah, let me see if this works. Alright, it's 110 days old, up to date. This is definitely it. What do you think? Is Sandbox more or less than Decentraland?
Because there's games, I'm going to say more. I'm going to go with
Me too. More.
Epic fail. 88,000. It's less.
That's close. That's pretty close. Sandbox just came out, pretty much, compared
Alright,
to Decentraland.
Crypto Voxels.
Yeah, I was going to say that one next.
How you spell it? Is it .com.io?
I think it's .io.
What is it? CryptoVoxels.com. This looks like it. You're going to be really interested in these numbers. You ready? What do you think CryptoVoxels is doing?
More because you can go on from a desktop and a...
Fail! 12,000 people per day.
Wow.
Whoa,
that's pretty low. Holy shit.
Alright, let's go to, I can't spell this one either. Somnium Space, how do you spell that?
SOMNIUM.
Somniumspace.io.com. What is it?
.com.
Alright.
Somnium Space. You have to spell Somnium.
I got it. And the survey says... What? How much? This is fun.
10,000.
1,000.
7,553 people a day.
So DCL's the winner so far, would you say, Alex?
It's for the platforms, yeah. Amazon.com. Now we're gonna go to a real marketplace where real people interact with and buy stuff on a daily basis. Now what happens?
7 billion.
No, what would happen if we were getting this traffic on OpenSea or on a blockchain marketplace? How many people are using Amazon.com a day?
1.5 billion.
No. We're almost there, but not there.
2 billion.
98 million. A day.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. But that's still what, like 100,000x from where we are right now in this metaverse world?
That's still just a third of the U.S. though, right? How much is in the U.S.? How many people in the
I
U.S.?
don't know how to do the U.S.
Yes, that's a third of the U.S. then. It's using
Oh,
Amazon.
how many people
Nobody
in the
else
U.S.?
in the world, basically. Just a third of the U.S.
Okay, so what's one of the Chinese marketplaces that we can't use in America, but they use it in Chinese? Anybody from China that we can figure that out? I want to know those numbers.
Newegg is another marketplace, and there's also Alibaba, obviously.
Okay, let's do Newegg. What is it, .com?
Yeah, I think it's Newegg.com.
Yeah. I think Alibaba.
All right, Newegg. How much traffic you think Newegg gets?
Do Walmart, too.
All right, we'll do Walmart next.
eBay.
Yeah, we'll do eBay. All right, make a list. Hold on. What do we think I don't even know what Newegg is. How many people are using Newegg?
Probably like 20 million.
Old school computer store.
3.8 million. eBay. Yo, we should play a game, and if you get it wrong, you got to pay me in Solana coins so I can go buy stuff.
And if I get it right,
I give you money.
You pay us all.
You're gonna pay in ETH.
Oh, man, you're killing me with gas fees. All right, eBay. How much you think eBay is getting per day? This is impressive.
65 million.
You're really close.
67 million.
You're closer.
67.2 million.
Nope, 73.6 million.
That's pretty good for used. That's a pretty good pawn shop, bro.
All right, what was the next one? Walmart. All right, Walmart. Survey says.
Lower. I bet people go to
Walmart's probably close.
They go online.
60 million.
No, Walmart's like
Way less.
way less. 20.
It's way less than Amazon?
Yep, 26 mil.
Because people go to Walmart, they don't go online.
That's true. He got you there, bro.
All right,
Yeah, and Walmart is not worldwide like Amazon.
Alibaba. What we think?
Oh,
They're gonna double Amazon.
I think it's going to be a billion.
Nope.
A billion and a half.
It's gonna shock you. It's gonna shock you. 34 million.
Yeah, they're not going to beat Amazon.
Wow. That sounds crazy.
Now, isn't there an Alibaba Express?
So that's,
Yeah.
that's all just,
Yeah, there
that's all just a hype then. We're just falling for the hype, fellas.
But don't they have like 10 times more people than us? I guess they also have a lot more poor people that maybe don't have internet.
Alibaba has English side and Mandarin side, so depends which one you want to check.
Alex
If you
got you
English
there.
side,
Bro.
then the number might be much lower.
All right, I found one that I think is gonna knock your socks off. What do you think Facebook is getting?
Facebook probably billion.
Yeah,
Facebook should be at 100 million.
180 million.
That's what I figured.
Wow. So wait a minute. Decentraland has no. That was 94,000. Okay. yeah. I was gonna say. Okay.
All right, so what is a Bitcoin platform? Since Bitcoin's been around the longest of all crypto, where are people interacting with Bitcoin on a daily basis that we can track that? What is that website?
Coinbase.
What?
Our Coinbase.
Are these people or dollars? I'm sorry.
These are in people.
People. Okay.
What was the Bitcoin thing?
They don't have. I said do Coinbase, right? Like.
Yeah, we did that one.
Can't you see interactions on the blockchain of Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff?
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm trying to figure out like where people's attention is. That's where I'm looking. So
YouTube.
YouTube.
They
So
actually interact in Reddit.
okay, Reddit's next. 3.6 mil for Coinbase. Reddit. REDDIT.com. What do you guys think for Reddit?
Alex, can you look at, wouldn't you think not just the number, the most recent number, but some type of growth number so you could see really where the action is happening over the last month, 2 months, 6 months, etc.?
I don't know.
Seeing what that growth curve would look like. money?
So we would have to set up a Google Sheets and screenshot. So this is what I was doing for NFT projects about 2 months ago when I was in a hiatus. I was taking screenshots of every 5 minutes when they were doing a mint. So I would figure out how many user adopters jumped on board at the beginning of the first 3 seconds to 5 minutes, then the next 10 minutes, the next 15 minutes, the next 20 minutes. So I was tracking how much volume was going into these projects based on a time and how many units were sold and how many like each one was buying, so I can identify like whether or not this project was being tracked and followed by specific users that made it make sense for me to onboard or just leave it alone. And then I would track it over a course of a week or 2 weeks or a half a month to see like, okay, is this project going up or down? Like once you start learning what to look for and how to identify this, your brain just starts doing it automatically. But most people's thought processes are definitely not even thinking like this in that way. So I don't know, maybe we'd have to use a different website. The website I'm using just gives me an idea of what it is today. So I'm looking at Reddit. Did we disclose the information for Reddit? Do we know how many people are going to Reddit? Do you guys know?
5,000.
90 million. You're off, dude. 5,000. All right, YouTube.
People don't read. YouTube. There's nothing visual on Reddit at all.
There's pictures. Oh my goodness, you're going to like this one. YouTube.
100 mil.
It's probably like 200 million or something like that.
Oh my God, you guys are so off. Are you ready?
TikTok.
Oh, we'll do TikTok next. 640,000. Sorry, so 640 million views a day on YouTube.
I win. I win. There's the number one.
TikTok.
Yo, you should give away Snoops to people that get the right answer.
All right.
Yeah, I get Eve for that one. Eve wins.
Hey, Alex, I want to point out the biggest e-commerce site on China is Taobao. It's not Alibaba. Alibaba is for international trading, like outsourcing. So you should maybe try taobao.com.
Hold on.
That's Taobao.
Do it one more time slow. T.
Hold on. Let me just confirm it. taobao.com.
All right, we'll do that one next. TikTok. What do you guys think for TikTok?
Can we trace the app? Because TikTok is only app.
Yeah, but this is going through just the website. How many people are clicking on TikTok every day?
300 million. 300 million.
I don't think they use website. They only use app.
It's not true. 49 million, almost 50 million people per day are hitting that link.
Talking to general link versus
Instagram then. What's Instagram?
We did Instagram, I forgot. But I'm at the taobao.com. That one got 140 million.
Damn.
All right, you said Instagram? We'll do Instagram again so you can have a fresh understanding of what that is. Analyze. Let's see. The survey says. Anybody remember? What do you guys think for Instagram?
Wasn't it like 80 something?
Yeah, 89 million. So the next one I want to do is Twitch. I don't know who's speaking, but you sound like Morpheus.
Look out, you're in the Matrix.
It's not even million yet.
How do you spell Twitch?
TWITCH.
Yeah, twitch.com. This can't be right.
65.
385 people. This is not the website. It can't be it.
No, it's not 385.
Twitch.tv.
Oh,
yeah,
.tv. See? The little .com threw us off. .tv. All right. How many streamers are there? What do you guys think?
There gotta be anywhere between 90 million and 100 something.
It's lower. 76 mil.
Oh, that's close.
But that's a lot of people.
What about Roblox?
Roblox, that's a great one. Roblox.com.
Hey, Alex, what website are you on right now?
I am not disclosing that data on Clubhouse. We are only doing that over here inside on the feed. If you guys would like to follow along, go to NFTs.tips/start. I put in my bio, and you guys can fill out a quick form, get the link to see where I'm getting all these cool tools and resources.
Should we be inviting people to airtime? Are you still doing that?
Yeah, that's the link. NFTs.tips/start. And that's going to give you the ability to come over to airtime and see the live stream and do everything else. So we are now looking at Roblox. How much traffic do you think Roblox gets? What do you think?
200 million.
No, probably like 50 million.
23 million.
I didn't think it was that high.
That's wild. That's how many 8-year-olds are playing on the internet.
What about Call of Duty?
Is it a .com?
Yeah, but I don't think people are going to the site like that, but try it.
CallOfDuty.com?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Roblox was 350 days, or is this Call of Duty? This might be out of... So 300 days, it went down. It decreased by half. So it's 400,000 per day.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Wow.
But do you think people check that website? I don't think I've ever looked at that website.
No one never goes on Call of Duty website unless you get hacked. So, I mean, that's probably 400,000 people getting hacked, or whatever it is.
So where do people go when there's...
Try Xbox.com, because a lot of people go there to buy games and then flip games like that.
Xbox.com.
How about Google?
All right, we'll do Google next. All right, so to give you an idea, 226 days ago, the Xbox user search was approximately 3.6 million. So remember, 3.6 million. I'm going to hit update, and this is 226 days later. It's 3.4 million. So it went down 200,000. So that's your range. What
about PlayStation then? I think PlayStation, people do go to that website maybe, I don't know.
No, because everything's like web-based, basically, you know what I mean? So they're going on a console, so it's not going to have that data.
PlayStation.com, 3.7 million.
Yeah, they're not going on a website.
All right, what about, damn it, you made me think about something now. I forgot it when you yelled out. Oh, Pancake Swap. Pancake.swap.
100,000.
Yeah, Binance is shit now, so it's definitely around 100,000.
No, I don't know how to spell it. Pancake.
It's pancakeswap.finance.
Oh, it's pancakeswap.finance. So what do we think?
I don't know, it's low as shit.
100,000.
It's not going to be as high as QuickSwap or
All right,
Swap.
you ready? 3.9 million people a day are going to PancakeSwap.
None of those people are Americans, not one. If they are, they are going to jail.
All right, what was the competitors?
Uniswap and QuickSwap.
Uniswap.io?
.org.
Org. All right, Uniswap. What do you think? More or less?
It should be more than Pancake.
Probably
Less
less,
than
because
PancakeSwap?
China, I'm thinking it's mostly China and India on PancakeSwap.
1.6 million.
Wow.
What was the number for Decentraland?
A lot.
100,000.
Confirm.
It was like 90 something.
What about Sandbox?
We did that one too. I don't
That was
remember.
like 60, 70,000, a little less than DCI.
All right.
Decentraland was 92,000.
Sushi Swap. What is that?
Boxos was like less than 30 though, so that was like wow.
Sushi Swap. Dot what? What's Sushi Swap?
What's that?
I think it's... Oh, hold on.
Sushi Swap. I'm gonna do
It's
dot.
.com.
It's not .com.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
SushiSwap.com. It doesn't have any.
It's sushi.com, sorry.
Sushi.com?
Yeah, I don't know how they got that.
Oh, man.
No, I thought it's Gemini.com.
All right, we'll do Gemini next. What do you think Sushi Swap's doing?
Probably less than Uniswap, right?
A lot less.
Yeah, 30, 40,000.
Nope, 400.
Not that low.
400.
700,000.
478,000.
Damn.
All right, what was the other guy?
Crypto.com.
We did Crypto.com. What was the other one?
What was
Gemini?
Gemini. Gemini.com. All right, so Gemini's 200 days old, so I can give you this one. It's 273,000, and I'm gonna hit update, and now it's up to date, and it's currently getting 866,000 views per day.
They're doing good marketing.
That's big.
What was the period of time of the refresh from the first data to the second data?
I don't know. I forgot. Dude, I move so fast.
I think he said 200 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
probably.
think it's 200.
Because that's like 400% up. I wonder in what period of time they're 400% up.
Yeah, 200 days.
200 days ago.
That's almost a year.
I thought you did Coinbase, not crypto.com.
No,
Did you do crypto?
We did both. I've done them all. I'm trying to think of new websites that are relevant to our space that people go to that makes us be able to track. So if we start tracking these numbers today and put a timestamp on it and come back and do this once a month, it would be a really fun, entertaining game and very informational that we would use to identify what's going on in this space.
A good one.
So the question is, if you're checking some like Foundation or whatever,
Okay, foundation.
do
What?
they do better because they have more collectors but a lower total visitors?
Is it foundation.io? What is it?
Because then I would want to be checking sales volume alongside the visitors.
There's no way it's .io. What is the website?
Foundation.io.
Dude, this website then is only getting. What do you think Foundation is getting per day? This can't be the website.
10,000.
It's foundation.app.
It's saying 1,245 people. Let me see if this is up to date.
Yeah, I think it's .app.
It's foundation.app.
Oh, .app. Yeah, that number didn't sound right. All right, so it's 6 days old. Wow. Let's see what we got here. What do you guys think? Foundation.
100,000.
You're off.
Nah, probably like something in the millions.
Nope. You're both wrong. 395,000.
What about Apple.com?
Apple.com, right before they released the Apple iPhone. Apple.com. What do you think Apple's getting? That's a super niche.
I don't know, man. Apple.
Million.
They gotta
3
be
million.
somewhere.
1 million?
The marketing, I would say they gotta be somewhere at 75 to 100 million.
That's 57 million.
Oof, close.
So is this giving you like a reality check? Is this helping you identify that there's a lot more things that are going in this space that people don't really understand?
Pretty much.
I think the metaverse things are higher than I thought they were.
Okay, how about this? Bored Ape Yacht Club.com. How many people are going to that site?
Yeah, but if they only sold 10,000, why would many people go there?
So let's ask the question. How many people are looking up Bored Ape Yacht Club because they saw all this money being moved and they're trying to figure it out? How many people are looking at that site a day?
10,000.
I'm gonna 10,000, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10,000.
Yo, you guys are fine. You guys are not even close. This is disappointing.
Why don't people give a fuck?
You want to know why? Yo, you want to know that this has more than CryptoVoxels?
Well, yeah, because CryptoVoxels kind of sucks.
Okay.
It does.
There's-
It's like it dwarfed, you know?
80,000 people are looking at BoredApe.com every day.
So 70,000 people have FOMO.
But see, CryptoVoxels is more about you're going to individual addresses that people are like, is it quantifying that traffic of each like gallery, or is it only the main site that I want to go to find out about CryptoPunks?
I don't know. I didn't design the website. I'm just trying to give you like the data that I have access to at this level, right? So by looking at, okay, what's a news syndicate where people are learning about this stuff? Let's
Rarity Tools. Rarity.tools.
Rarity.tools. All right, what do we think Rarity.tools is doing?
50, 60,000.
100,000.
Wow, you guys are so off.
Dang it! I need more coffee.
400,000 people are looking at Rarity Tools.
Wow, that's a lot. Wow.
That's a pretty good one then.
Discord.com. How many people are looking at Discord.com?
500,000, Alex. 500,000.
Wow, you're so off, dude. You need to drink more coffee. You ready?
Wow, million.
12.6 million. You're wrong. 12.6 million people are going to Discord.com to download the link to start interacting with these projects.
What? No. It's not just that. There's video games. There's gamers there too. There's gamers everywhere.
Oh, right. Okay.
There's an entire gamer world there.
It's really meant for gamers, yeah.
Yeah, mostly gamers. But we can get into that.
What was that number though for Discord? What was that number?
Are you ready? Are you sitting down? It's 10 days old. I'm going to hit the refresh button, and today's number is 12 million people are visiting Discord.com a day.
You mean today's number is just the morning or like a 24 hours?
Within a 24-hour period of time, 12 million people looked at Discord.com.
Damn.
Are you supposed to be sharing your screen on airtime?
Yeah, it's syncing. I don't know. Let me close this and close it and reshare it. Let's see if that works.
I'm checking it on YouTube.
Yeah.
What YouTube account is it?
It's under a private YouTube account, so you can't just come in here and hack me.
I subscribe already, Alex. This is
I can't. YouTube is too small. I can't see anything.
Yeah, the whole screen's too small. It's kind of stupid, but it's okay.
What are you trying to do?
Let's go on airtime. I'm good with that. Just let me. I want to know what website this is.
Oh man, everybody's gonna know my secrets. I'm gonna turn I'm gonna shut it down. Nobody will know unless you watch the stream. I'm leaving now. Bye, guys.
Could it show you how many MetaMask users there were, or is MetaMask considered, or is that just an extension? I don't know if that would work.
I guess it's both, right?
Because you can't log into MetaMask.com. I don't think that would work.
No, but when you let's say you put your extension to the webpage, then it does go to MetaMask.com, right?
Oh, let's look up MetaMask.com. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
MetaMask.com. So it's 22 days old. It's not .com. It can't be .com. Is it .com? I think it's
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
It's .io, I think.
It's .io.
Yeah. All right. So just so you know, this is 106 days old. 106 days ago, it was 1.1 million people per day. So do you think when I hit this button update, is it going to go up or down? Do you think more people?
Go up. Absolutely. 6 million. 6 million.
All right. It went up. How much do you think it went up by?
Quadruple.
6 million.
2 million people are going to MetaMask a day.
How many?
2 million. Temple Wallet. Is it templewallet.com?
That's your best barometers to look at the wallets.
All right.
About Phantom.app, so we can see how
All
many
right.
people get.
Temple Wallet. How many people you think are caring about Temple Wallet right now?
Nobody.
How many?
Probably 500,000.
1,000 people.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What's the other one?
Phantom.app, the one you choose.
Phantom.
I don't think anybody knows about Solana like that though.
Yeah, still.
Wow.
It's good to know how much it's growing.
You ready for this? How many people care about Phantom?
Less than 10,000. Yeah, it's brand new.
You guys are tripping balls.
Yeah, but it also blew up overseas.
Okay, you want to know how much it blew up?
It's probably at the millions.
73,000 people a day.
Oh, I'm lying. Definitely lying.
Wow, that's a lot more than I would have thought.
I mean, that's close to our OpenSea.
I'm selling all my Tezos and I'm moving to Solana right now.
Jeez, that's some crazy numbers. Yeah, man. Glad I got Solana.
Do we think Tezos is better than Solana anyway?
No, I'm just saying that Tezos has been around a lot longer.
That's where the traffic is.
And that's where everybody believes where all these artists are going and making money on a secondary market. Like they making stuff, they're flipping it, they got communities, they got clubhouse rooms running. But is this the platform? Is this where people are? And the survey says, All right, what other websites do we need to go to? I'm just curious. What do you think NFTs.tips gets?
NFT tips?
Yeah.
1 billion.
No.
1,000.
1,000.
No, it's getting 2,500 visits a day. So we need to increase those numbers.
Got sad.
Huh?
How about Nifty Gateway? How about Nifty Gateway?
We did Nifty Gateway. That was I'll do it
Is
again.
the live stream working? Airtime live stream working yet? You're killing me with this website.
I know it's
still syncing.
It's still syncing. I don't know how to make this work. I'm gonna have to talk to the developers again and figure this out.
What about Minecraft?
Minecraft, that's a great one. But for your Nifty, I don't remember what it was. NiftyGateway.com.
Do World of Warcraft after Minecraft.
All right, hold on. MINECRAFT.com.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so this is 142 days old. So 142 days ago, it was getting 4,000. This doesn't sound right. Let's see if it goes up. No, it's not Minecraft.com. What is it? You got to give me the .com or what the extension is for me to do it proper.
It's .net.
Oh, they couldn't forward the .com. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the website. 3 million people are visiting that a day. What's the other one? World of...
PlayOverwatch.com. PlayOverwatch.com.
Hold on. Worldofwarcraft.com. All right, so this is 51 days old. So 51 days ago, World of Warcraft was getting 380,000. Do we think that number is going to go up or down?
It's probably going down slowly.
Constant.
It went down to 262,000. I want to see this one too. Clubhouseapp.com. Is that it, or is it clubhouse.app? I don't remember. I don't know what Clubhouse's website is. Does anybody know?
It's joinclubhouse.com.
Joinclubhouse.com. Alright, so it's 111 days old. It was 397,000. You think that number is going to go up or down?
It definitely went up.
We're going to use airtime now.
It's...
Oh, yeah, well, airtime's not advertising yet, though.
Yeah, 72,000. I don't remember if it went up or down, but 72,000 is how many people are looking at that website.
Play Overwatch.
Playoverwatch.com.
Yes.
I never even heard of that. What is this?
Yeah, what is that?
It's an esports game.
So it's 84,000 people 583 days ago. Do we think that number is going to go up or down?
Oh, Overwatch. The play part confused me. Yeah, it definitely went up.
It went down.
How about Mint Calendar?
55,000 people a day. What is it? Mint?
Fortnite. Did you got the Fortnite?
No, I didn't do Fortnite, but let's do this Mint. Is it the Mint or is it Mint Calendar?
I'm not sure.
All right, well, we'll do Fortnite while you're finding that. Fortnite. Dot what? Is it a .com?
I think it's com, yeah.
I don't know. 100 days ago, it was at 14,000. Let's see if that number goes up.
Yeah, there we go.
Nah, I can't.
It's epicgames.com.
All right, that's it. Epic Games. That's a good website. Epicgames.com. What do we think Epic Games did? Wow. What do you think?
250,000.
Yo, you guys are tripping. 3.9 million people.
Whoa.
Now there's another game platform.
Do Steam.
Steam.
Mintcalendar.substack.com.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy.
We need to make wearables for epicgames.com.
How do you spell calendar?
CALENDAR.
Then dot.
Substack.com.
That website's long.
It just brought me to Substack because that's the actual thing. The other part was, I think I never even heard of this. I don't even know what this is. It is up to date, and it is currently getting 3.2 million views a day.
Do LeagueOfLegends.com. That's the popular game right now.
League L-E.
League of Legends.
Yeah, spell it. I can't spell league. L-E.
League.
Of Legends. L-E.
GENDS.com.
I got to the G. L-E-G-A-N-D-S.
ENDS.com.
All right, let's see what this got. Legends. It's 188 days old. So 188 days ago, it was getting 3 million. Do you think that number's going up or down? It went down.
It's going up. Well,
It
actually,
went
it might be
down.
going down because of Valorant.
2.8 mil.
Valorant's kind of
on the rise now. Valorant.
Yeah, Valorant's epic killing people.
Playvalorant.com. VAL.
Play. Hold on. Play. VAL.
OR.
O-R.
AANT.com. Valorant.
Quasar, do you think it's lower or higher than League of Legends?
I think they're. I think it's now almost even now.
Okay.
Because League's been around for a long time.
So 229 days ago, no, almost 300 days ago, that link that you gave me was getting 1 million. Do you think it's going to go up or down in 300 days?
Definitely went up. They started advertising. They went up.
They didn't go up by a lot. They're at 1.6.
Ooh. That's still half that. But they're on the rise. So it's.
What about Axie Infinity?
How do you spell it?
AXIE, and then Infinity.
Infinity. INFINITY.com, I think.
All right. It's 14 days old. How much you think it's going to get? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. According to the money they made, it should be a lot.
This one's huge. This one's
It gotta be 5 million.
This one's huge.
5 million. Are you serious?
But yeah, it may not be though because they're just charging correctly. Their
Well-
business model is really good.
Well, what do you think?
I don't. Probably something close to Valorant.
You don't go to the website, probably, right?
No, you guys are so freaking wild. It's funny. 4 million people are visiting that link a day.
The marketplace.
Wow.
That's an NFT spot too. You know that. You know
That's more than Minecraft and Roblox.
Yeah, you know they sell NFTs. You know Axie Infinity sells NFTs, bro.
Oh yeah, they're number 1 in the game right now.
So that's where it is.
What about Splinterlands, also another NFT game?
Splinter Lands.
Do Neon District after.
Splinter Land.
Splinterlands.com.
I need a coffee.
All right, Splinter Lands gets how much traffic you think?
Maybe like 500K?
100,000.
What? Oh, I'm so early. Woo!
What was the other one?
Neon District.
What was that one? What was the
Neon.
last one?
I don't know. I deleted it.
Splinterlands.
NeonDistrict.io.com. What is it?
.io.
All right. This is 152 days old. Back then, it was getting 9,000 views. I'm updating it. Do you think it went up or down?
Up.
It definitely went up.
How much?
NFT price went up.
What do you think? What are you looking at?
50,000.
37,000.
What about
No, that game is on the
supposed
rise.
to be the top finance?
Oh, we didn't do Google. Let's do Google. How much people do you think are going to Google.com?
Well, they make $365 billion a year off of our data, so it has to be a lot of searches.
All right, how much?
Billion.
500 million.
You're close, but you're not on the money.
Million, billion for billion.
670 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez. How about Etherscan.com?
Oh, that's a good one.
Woo!
Ether.
Etherscan.io.
I'm gonna go with 20 million.
You're so far away from. No, there's not enough people who can even read that website. But how many think it's getting?
Oh no, you're right. All right, so I gotta go. I'll go down to 3 million.
You're right there.
Even then, I think.
3.9 million.
Ooh, right on point.
Wow.
What about
actually,
Aave?
it's that much too.
How do you spell it?
AAV.
AAV.
E.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just.
D as in Victor.
Yeah, I got that part.
Victor. It's just .com. Yeah.
Agave.com. What do you think? What do you think?
I know it's a top DeFi platform according to this website.
So how much is a top DeFi platform getting per day?
300,000. 300,000.
Higher.
Gotta be in the hills, right?
Nope, it's only 459. Now this is 459,000, but this is approximately 53 days. Hold on, let's see if it updates. It went down. It went down in 46 days. It's now 412.
Nintendo.
I bet you people still go to MySpace too.
MySpace, do
All right,
it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Go to MySpace still.
All right, let's see how many people are going to MySpace now.
Just Tom. It's just Tom.
Yo, just Tom has a lot of friends.
I just went.
What was Twitter?
I don't remember.
Did we do Twitter?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of people there, but I don't remember. But how many people are on MySpace? This is actually pretty impressive for a platform I haven't heard for in 20 years.
What, is it 500,000?
500,000. You gotta be smoking some trees that have like weeds in them, dude.
5,000.
25,000.
3 million people!
Wow.
Damn.
I guess that music platform's still doing numbers.
No.
Okay, SoundCloud.
Is doing 3 million?
That can't be right.
SoundCloud. What do we think SoundCloud's doing?
Go to the website. It looks
That's
active.
gotta be a 10 million.
50 million.
SoundCloud is getting 18 million visits a day.
Ripping off all the musicians on the planet.
All of them!
What about YouPorn?
Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna put that in my computer?
That's a new one.
Alright, the one that I'm not gonna repeat. What do you think? How many?
A billion.
Only 4 million people. That's crazy. There's more people looking at MySpace than this website.
That's crazy.
That has to be robots, bro. That has to be robots looking at MySpace. Humans aren't going to MySpace. They're just not. They're not going. They're not lining up to talk about their experience on MySpace. That's robots.
Tom refreshing it every 2 seconds.
Every 2 seconds, Tom's like, I gotta be Facebook.
Yeah.
Can you check DistroKid?
What is it, honey?
DistroKid.
Distro?
Kid, yeah.
DISTROKID?
Yeah.
.com?
Yeah.
What are we thinking it's doing? I never even heard of the site, and I'm pretty like, what is it?
4 million.
Nope.
Nah, most artists don't even know how to protect their shit. I would say in the 100,000s.
474,000 36 days ago. Let's see if that number goes up or down.
What site was that?
It went down.
DistroKid.
KID or KIT?
KID.
Okay, I'm at the right one. I'm at the right one. It's 827,000 visits a day.
Yeah, I mean that's still a lot. A lot of artists.
SoundCloud is beating that out.
Did you do Nintendo?
Nope. How do you spell it? NIN.
TENDO?
Yeah, that's right.
Nintendo.com.
Good ones too, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yo, this is horrible news, ladies and gentlemen. Horrible. MySpace gets more views than Nintendo. Dun, dun, dun.
Nintendo.com. Why are you going to Nintendo.com for?
Yo, Nintendo's got 2.7 million.
Yeah, but no one's going on Nintendo.com.
You're
What
right.
about Pokemon? Do people go to Pokemon.com?
Pokemon.com.
I don't think so. What's the action item to go to the website?
400,000 people went there 200 days ago. Let's see if it went up or down. Nope, 430,000 people are going to Pokemon.com.
What about the Audius NFT music platform?
All right, how do you spell it?
Go to Song Trader. Oh, go ahead.
Audius.co. AUDIUS.
AUD
IUS.
dot.
Co.
All right, let's see. 60,000 visits per day. I don't know.
Alex, check PaniniAmerica.net.
Say it again slow.
PaniniAmerica.net. Panini.
PANINI.
America.net.
What the hell is this website? They selling sandwiches? Wow, look at how many people this got.
They selling sports cards.
Okay, they're getting 51,000 views 243 days ago. Let's see if that number goes up. It went up. What do you think it went up to?
I think like 200,000
Nope.
or 500.
73,000.
How about Uber or Uber Eats?
Oh, that's a freaking fantastic idea. Uber.com. Let's see how many people. 3.4 million. Now let's look at Lyft. I don't know if this went up or down. What did I say for Uber?
3.4 million.
Oh, this is only getting 95,000.
How many?
Hold on. That's 235 days old. So that number is 95,000. Do we think it goes up or down? It went up to 185,000 views a day. Uber Eats is a website. Uber Eats. Let's see if there's a website for this.
What are you researching right now?
We're trying to identify user adoption and where traffic goes and use old world infrastructure and compare it to the crypto space so we can identify how much of our ideas of who's in this space and how much traffic people are going to. We need to have like some sort of metrics. So we're measuring what the old world infrastructure looks like compared to what we're currently at in the new world.
What are you
Alex, did you check out T-Type Blog?
I did that one. We were very disappointed with that one.
What are you using for measurement? Like Alexa or something?
No, a special secret tool that I'm only sharing on the YouTube stream, but it's somehow not showing on the airtime right now. But if you'd like to follow along, go to NFTs.tips/start, fill out the quick form, and it will give you a button to the links that we're sharing everything in right now.
And if you're not following the group, please hit the little green Monopoly house at the top and follow NFTs.tips because you're amongst friends.
So UberEats.com, what do you think is getting as far as visits per day?
It's definitely all support. So if it's a support ticket, probably 2 million. No.
2.6 million.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, man, this is wild stuff. What other apps or applications or websites do we go to every day that we think the whole world knows about, but in reality, it's probably less than 100,000? What do you think? What other websites are we telling everybody about and we think the world knows, but the survey says?
Song Trader.
What is it?
Song Trader, SONGTRADR.com.
Is it SONG, song?
Yes.
Songtrader dot what?
Com.
Okay.
No Doritos.
Never heard of it.
No.
TRADR.
You sure it's .com?
Yep.
It's saying insignificant web traffic. There's not enough to create a web.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe PayPal.
All right, PayPal. That's a next one I want to do is Western Union, since we know that that's a format people go. Then the next one after that is the credit cards and the banking. So how many people do you think are going to PayPal every day?
800,000.
5 million.
Nope. You guys are all wrong. By a lot.
100 million.
You're closer. 35.8 million. 35.8 million.
Wow.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's go to Western.
That's probably mostly for customer service.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No,
Western Union. Western Union. What are we thinking?
Audius.
Third of that.
Well, wait a minute. They use that all over the world.
Right.
India. Now, you're including India or just American?
Just the world.
Or
Just the Milky Galaxy.
just the world?
Just the world.
Just the Milky Way Galaxy.
Well, no, because that's most people send money that way still around the world. I'm going to say it's 250 million.
Western Union.
Per day?
It's only 2 million.
Yeah, per day.
Trading View.
Yeah, that's just expensive.
What?
Yeah. Trading View is
Yeah, because of, we spent some money different today.
27 million people are looking at TradingView.com.
FedEx and UPS.
FedEx or Fed Up? FedEx.
Oh, I call it Fed Up Express to my UPS guy, which I also call it Oops to him.
That's funny. All right, FedEx. What are we thinking it's doing?
3 million.
Yeah, 3 million.
You guys are
global.
so far away.
10 million.
No way, dude. Come on.
Why? It's a lot higher than that?
16 million people are looking at FedEx.
How much?
16 million.
Wow.
What is it? UPS? UPS.com?
Well,
yeah.
FedEx got affected by Amazon Prime, so that's why that number looks
So,
like that, I think.
well, what do you think? What is this one? UPS is how much?
Hopefully 20 million because FedEx fucked me over.
Well, how much was FedEx? I forgot because I don't have an attention span.
What about LinkedIn?
I'll do LinkedIn next. What is
4 million.
what was the other one?
UPS.
No, FedEx. What did FedEx do?
16 million.
Yeah, you said 16 million.
Wow, UPS is at 16.4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How about Verizon.com?
Verizon. Hold on. Let's do. I'm doing LinkedIn now. LinkedIn. How many people you think are at LinkedIn?
400.
LinkedIn should be kind of high, right? Because everybody's going mostly on the website.
Yeah, that's going to be like 200 million.
Close to Twitter.
What's the purpose of this adventure?
65 million. We are using these metrics to identify where traffic is going, where attention is, and if it's congruent to our common group consensus, or if we're so far away from things. Like we thought that Tezos had a lot of people on it because it had a lot of time, but we found out that Solana actually has way more user adoption in a shorter period of time, which gives us confidence that that might be a project that we should keep our eyes on.
What about ApeSwap? ApeSwap.finance.
ApeSwap.finance? I don't even know what that is. Are you using this for the board? It doesn't even get enough thing.
Oh, what was OpenSea?
OpenSea
What
was
about TED
a lot. What is
Talks?
What is it?
TED Talks.
TEDtalks.com?
Probably not much because the YouTube, all their shit's on YouTube.
Okay, 838 days ago. Yo, this is funny. What do you think it was doing 800 days ago?
800,000.
46 people.
46
people?
Wow. Alex, let's reset the room. There's a bunch of people that
Hold on.
didn't hear the first numbers.
It's not
So maybe let's
updating.
go back and do the beginning numbers of
Netflix.
our space.
Netflix.
Do Netflix.
That's a good one. I want to do banks too.
People use the app and not so much like the website.
Okay, so if people are just using the app, how many people do you think are visiting Netflix.com a day? How many?
8 million.
1 billion.
How many?
1 million. I said
1
8
billion. Billion.
All right, I'm going to give you a hint. It's 91.
Oh, 91 million.
91 million.
Yeah.
So that means
And then in relation to OpenSea, what was OpenSea again, guys?
OpenSea. You should start documenting these numbers so I don't have to do this 4 times.
This down.
Get your handy dandy.
Why don't you just screenshot it?
90,000.
You have it all in the stream, right? So we should
Yeah.
have that record.
Yeah, somebody could do that. OpenSea. How much do you think OpenSea was? Because we'll see who's paying attention.
93,000.
No way.
800,000.
More.
2 million.
More.
8 million.
Nope. 4.5 million per day.
Dang, that person already knew. Kick him out. No, I'm just kidding.
Bankofamerica.com. How much for Bank of America?
Hopefully 0. I call them the Chinese company.
How many?
23 million.
14.8 million. Let's
Good.
do.
Fuck those people. Skank of America.
Telegram. What about Telegram?
Alex.
Telegram.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Do some sites that demographics like my father would use because he doesn't even have a smartphone. So do like AARP or like, road service, AAA road service. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hold on.
Just curious.
We'll do that one next. Telegram. Do you think it's more or less than Discord?
Oh, it's definitely way less than Discord.
Less.
How much do you think Telegram gets a day?
If lucky, 40. If lucky, they get
58,000.
Yeah,
what was it?
Hey, I'm doing. What was it? Telegram was 58,000.
Yeah.
AARP. How many seniors we got in the house?
People are using the app probably.
Well, I don't know what the website is. There's I don't know. You have to find the website, but AAA.com.
Oh, AARP he was asking about. But I was saying Telegram, most people probably use the app, just like WhatsApp, as opposed to going to the website.
All right.
But AARP.com. I'm going to say...
AAA. I couldn't find AARP. AAA. How much people do you think are using AAA?
50,000.
AARP? You couldn't... That's crazy.
I don't know what the website is.
It's .org.
All right, so I'll do that one next. 464,000 people are using AAA.com, and you're saying AARP.org?
Yep.
How much do you think people are going to there?
I don't know. That's a good question.
6 million.
2.7 million.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of seniors.
Please, Alex. Tencent, Steam, and Epic Games.
We did those. What's 10
Steam
cent?
is very interesting.
10?
Steampower.com.
All right.
On Origin. A lot of games are hosted on Origin as well.
Tencent is the Chinese one. I'm interested to find out how many people visit the Chinese version.
I don't know what Steam Power is. Is it .com?
Steampowered.com.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
So do store.steampowered.com.
Oh, Powered?
Yeah. I'll copy it to your back.
I got it. How many you think people are on Steam?
It should be a lot.
3.8 million. And what's the 10 cent?
Jeez.
Is it TEN or 10?
10 cents. No, it's TENCENT.
10 cents. What is it? Entertainment?
It should be either entertainment or distribution or games or something. I'm not sure. I think it's distribution for entertainment.
You're gonna have to find me the link and tell me because
Alibaba.
We did Alibaba. It's not distribution.
Can you reset the room? Because I'm hearing numbers. I did a lot of plant medicine this weekend, and my head is swirling with these numbers.
All right.
Just get us focused.
We're doing an analyst. Just so we could do this last one. Alibaba is getting 34 million visits a day. So one of the things that all these people are telling me is all these projects are coming out and everybody's moving there. And I asked, how many people are moving there? How can we identify who's actually coming to this space? So I use my old world tools when I was auditing all these websites so we can identify how many people are actually in these projects. So we looked at Solana, OpenSea, Tezos, Calumet, Hickenunk, all these places like Coinbase, Crypto.com, Gemini, what other ones? Nifty Gateway. All these different places have different traffic metrics that we can use to identify how many users have adopted that platform and who are using it on a daily basis to give us key indicators holding the attention. And so far, out of my memory, that Axie Infinity looks like it's one of the most popular NFT projects known to mankind at this time.
And that's because of the Philippines, right? You got like a whole country riding, so.
Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. So I'm using a special tool that if you'd like to follow along, I'm streaming it live. The link to that live is inside the airtime. So if you want to just go to NFTs.tips/start, it's in my bio as well. And you'll be able to fill out a quick form. And then it will give you a link to the airtime and get you up to speed.
Does anybody know why Axie Infinity is special?
They were the first.
And the community organized like